This is my fight shirt, take back my life shirt, prove I'm alright shirt, birth defect awareness. So it's January 2022, it's birth defect awareness, and I will be supporting and being there for all of the babies that had birth defects. I feel for you, and I know at the end of the day, the Lord don't make no mistakes. So, you special. You a real special baby indeed. And I'm here to support. So let's Rose Lawncare Mobile Detailing. That's what we're gonna be doing, sharing the awareness for each month. So for this month right here is January 2022, Birth Defect Awareness Month. We got this. Let's do it. This lawn cut and all my rest of my lawn cuts will be just for birth defect awareness for this month. So I'm gonna share a link, like I say, in the description box if you want to get more familiar on how the Birth Defect Awareness Month operates, if you want to support, and all of that good stuff like that. That's what I'm asking for. But check this out. 10% of however many likes I get within a month from now, we will be donating the 10% to the Birth Defect Awareness Program. So if you don't have any money and you're you're unsure if you want to donate to the link that I leave in the description box, you could just like this video and share. So for example, if we get 1,000 likes within a month, that's $100 that Blessed Bros Lawn Care Mobile Detailing and you is donating to the Birth Defect Awareness Month. So this is what shout out to my mom. I'll be sharing her link in the description box too. We came up with the idea of doing this because it's only right, you know what I'm saying? Because look, sometimes they are left out. Despite of what's going on in today's society with COVID and everything, we still gotta fight for the ones that's having defects, for all of the awarenesses for each month. So this is what we're doing for this month, Birth Defect Awareness Month. Let's get it, baby. Now let's hurry up and get to this yard before it starts to rain. It's already cold. I still gotta go to the gas station and get some gas for the trimmer and for the blower. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'll see y'all at the house.
Okay, so as you can see, this is the front yard here. Not that bad since the last visit I was here. This will be my first time sharing this yard on the YouTube platform with you guys. Okay. So, pretty okay. As you already know. Okay. Not that bad.
All right, good morning. God bless. Thank you, Lord, for another day. Let's get to this money. Hope you got your goggles. Hope you got your hoodies, your jackets, your long socks. Snuggle up. We gotta get warm. We gotta stay warm out here. Cold, cold world. But anyways, so I'm starting with the front yard, as always. I only got a little glimpse of the back, where the back gate was. The entrance with the back gate. I don't even want to look at it. Like, whatever I saw at the entrance of the back gate, I'm going to just leave it at that and know that it's some work that I got to do. But as you can see, this time cutter pretty much knocked out a lot of time in a matter of seconds. Even though it's not real time, it was still in a matter of seconds. I literally cut this part just about 5 minutes. It only took me like 5 minutes, maybe even less. Alright, so I'm starting down below the front yard. Notice how I have my chute blowing into the yard and not directly towards the street, just so it could save me much time to where I don't have to, blow all the clippings back into the yard. It's already there. So that's why I'm taking my time out, cutting one line, hitting the sidewalk, going back in, starting another line. That creates a lot of time. Work smarter, not harder, baby. Alright? So I hope everyone's morning going okay. Let me know where you guys from. Let me know what state you're from. Let me know the weather. I share with you the weather. You know what we dealing with today. It's at 55, I believe. Cold, man. And still expected some rain. Really didn't get much rain as the weather cast showed that we were supposed to get. Supposed to have got like 90% to 100. But we only got some drizzle here and there, like maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the whole day. But it was real cold, I know that. This is my fight shirt, take back my life shirt, prove I'm alright shirt. I love that shirt. It means something. Birth defect awareness. So I'm taking care of the other side of the house in the front. Going around the low end on the other side as well. Gotta get everything. Not just one part. Gotta get everything. Alright, all mowing is done. Now it's time to trim the edge. Alright, look at that beauty. As you can see, like the white lines that divides the dirty spots on the sidewalk and, you know, in the grass. Those white lines on both sides of the sidewalk. My very first visit, I was so upset. You know, I uploaded the video and I was getting views, like maybe 100 views in 1 hour, you know, per hour. And out of nowhere, it deleted. I don't know why. I don't know how, but I don't want to get into it anymore. But man, that was going to be some crazy footage if you haven't seen or was wondering where that video went. But yeah, all of that was overgrown edges that I removed. Man, I wish you guys would have saw. You can see the after results. Like, I pretty much cleaned it up, you know, and I'm back at it now again to maintain it, get that edge back right. But yeah, all of that was overgrown, all of that. You can tell because in the middle of the sidewalk is all dirty, and it was supposed to be the whole sidewalk, but all of that overgrown grass, you know, that was living on top of the sidewalk on the sides, I removed all that. So yeah, man, we gotta get this thing back in shape. Let's roll Lawncare mobile detailing.
Okay, so you saw the front. This is the back. Monster. Yeah. Check it out. Crazy, right? Let's close Lawncare over detailing, baby. Gonna get all of this chopped back down to size.
Alright, so I gave y'all a little sneak peek of how the backyard so far looks. Alright, let's get down to it. So how I'm approach this situation here, I'm gonna first knock it all down with my weed trimmer, you know, to get all of that excessive high grass down to where I can mulch it up with the push mower easily. Create a nice mow right after this. But so I'm going around the edging, I'm hitting all of the excessive, like I said, all against the wall, the gates. Man, this was crazy. It was crazy in person. Like, the video only shows so much, but you had to be in person just to see it. But with my steel trimmer, that's my baby, it knocks it down pretty quick. Pretty quick. I love Steel brand. Like, at first I was using Home Light from Home Depot. If you wondering what I was using at first, hey, you gotta start somewhere. The trimmer was $99, and the blower, I believe, was like $130, $150, something like that. It's been about a whole year since I had it when I first started. But, you know, as you stay consistent and you want better, you'll get better. So here I am now with a $400 trimmer and $400 blower. Man, but thanks to my wife for that. She invested in my business. I appreciate her, as always. So as you see here, I'm just pulling the weeds that I couldn't touch. I don't like touching the weeds against the wall where it's cable cords or AC vent cords and all that. I leave that for the clients. If they want to pull that, they can pull that. But at least they know I haven't been over there just in case a cord was cut or anything, you know. At least they can say, well, the grass is, you know, high on this part. I can just pull this right here. I know he haven't been here, so it's not his fault the cord is cut. So, yeah, this is crazy, man. But as you see, I'm knocking it down with ease. That was my game. This is my game plan. Using a steel trimmer, knocking down all of the excessive. And I come right behind with the push mode. It's a common plan. When you approach high grass, you use the steel trimmer to knock down much as possible before you mow, you know, so you can get an even, nice, clean cut. Look at that. Knock down, knock. Crazy. But yeah, shout out to birth defect awareness. I shared with you guys some images in the beginning of the of the video. I hope you guys, you know, understood where they came from, their situation. Like I said, the description box it has the links where you can donate. And even if you don't want to donate, you just like this video here. That's your donation there. We can get through it together. We can support together. All right. So as you see, I'm knocking down all against the fence. Knocking it down. As you see now, like, I pretty much knocked all of it down with just the steel trimmer only. So like I said, when I have to mow, it'll be an easy push through. Nice, even, clean cut. Easy money. I really wanted to hit the whole back with the trimmer, but, you know, just to give you all some more exclusive footage of what the trimmer can do. But I'm gonna use my mower, you know, because I want this grass to grow back evenly. You know, I don't want it high and low, because with the trimmer, you know, you gotta have it aimed and handled correctly in order for it to be clean cut evenly all across the yard. And you're really not gonna do that. You're really not gonna have an even clean cut just cutting the grass with a trimmer. So you gotta have a mower to where you know, you're moving line next to line with the push mower, just to make sure it's even. All right, so I'm making sure I'm hitting all of the perimeter. Anywhere where the mower can't really cut, I'm making sure I'm cutting all of that down with the trimmer. I hope you guys' day is going great, whoever's viewing this video. If you reach this point, that means you stuck with it, or you probably skipped all the way to this point. Anyway, I appreciate the view. I appreciate your support just by clicking this video, even if you don't like it. But just liking this video, you donate it to the birth defect awareness. It's just that easy. 10% of all proceeds at the end of the month will go to the birth defect awareness. If you see that I'm like kind of high stepping or missing a few spots, man, this yard has a lot of landmines. And when to all lawn care guys out there that cut yard, we know what the code landmines mean. If you don't, if you can see right in front where I'm at, is dog cages. Alright, should I say more? I don't think I need to. Landmines, I hate them, and I believe all other lawn care guys hate them. Especially when you're still trimming, like hitting it with a weed trimmer. You hit a landmine, it can explode in your face. That's why I'm high stepping, keeping my eyes open. And you can't really worry when you know you're in a yard with a lot of landmines. You can't worry yourself because you're going to end up stepping in something if you worry like that. So you just got to move with the pace. Stay high stepping, but move with the pace. But look at all of the white there. All of that was overgrown, excessive, just laying there on the side. Knocking it all down. Making it an easy process, so when I push this more, it's easy. Nice, even, clean cut. And to all who out there, I'm not harming the doggies that's in the cage. They're actually laying down, watching me work. But they were being very protective when I walked in the back, so kudos to them. But as they see, I'm not harming them. I'm giving them a show. Alright, so I got the push mower started. This is my self-propel push mower. Make sure you get a self-propel. If you can't afford the self-propel, it's all good. Just go get that money to where you can. But, because at first I couldn't afford it. But, as you see, I got it now, thanks to the Lord, thanks to my wife. Look at that nice, even, clean cut, as I'm saying. You know, I hit it first with the trimmer, knocked it down to where I wouldn't have to keep going back and forth until it's cut down evenly. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Work smarter, not harder, baby. One time for Birth Defect Awareness Month. We're gonna be shouting it out all through the video. You can comment down below as well once you like this video. When you like this video, you gave a donation. As you commenting, you're gonna give another donation, because then it's gonna recommend to have someone watch this video, and then they gonna like it. So you just, you spinning the bag, you dropping a bag as well with your donation just by liking and commenting. Alright, so I finished that side with a push mowing. About to start on the next side. Alright. I hope y'all drinking y'all hot chocolate or hot cocoa, hot coffee, whatever. Staying warm, it's cold out here. Just some high grass, as you can see, in different areas along the fence and everything. My trimmer mutts got most of it out the way, where I don't have to even mow. It just needed to be whacked, so I whacked it with the trimmer. Man, easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. One time for Birth Defect Awareness Month. I hope y'all enjoying this video. I really do. Like, I try to, take my time with editing, recording while I'm out in the yard, when I know I could get done way much faster and quicker. But you guys are my family, and I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the love and support that you all been giving me. Being stuck at the beginning with just 10 subscribers for the first 2 months, that was horrible. But I stayed consistent with it, man. I don't know how, but thanks to Jesus, like, for real. I know what I want in life, and I can't give up right now. And I appreciate y'all's support. I appreciate the love y'all been giving me. My day one subscribers, I appreciate it. So I'm over here on the other side of the house, in the corner. Not that much grass, just a little high patches here and there. Knocking that down, only gonna take a minute. Bear with me. Easy, easy. Yep. One time for Birth Defect Awareness. If you don't have anyone in your family that was born with birth defects, I know you had to see someone. I know you saw someone before. I know you saw a baby before with birth defects. This video for them. You viewing this video, you supporting them. You liking this video, you're supporting them. You're donating to them. Check out all the info in the description. I'm going to be talking to y'all more throughout my videos, not just in the beginning and the end, but with the voiceover all through. I just want to at least spend more time with y'all. I know my voice may be aggravated to some, like, shut up, but hey, this Blessed Bros Lawncare Mobile Detailing. One time for Birth Defect Awareness Month. January 2022. All throughout the year. Gotta share love, share support. But this month specifically for you all. So I'm hidden behind the dog cage. Like I said, I'm not harming the doggies. No grass clippings is flying in the cage. I got my trimmer turned on low. Only for the line to hit the grass, and that's it. Not for it to fly crazy or nothing like that. Alright, so I'm pretty much cleaning the other side of the pavement. As you can see, all of that white there, all of that was overgrown grass just laying on top of that pavement. So I'm cleaning that up so the owner of this home can just clearly walk all on their pavement and not have to worry about how much pavement they have because the grass is covering it. So I'm cleaning up the sides, getting it all chopped down the sides to make sure that they are enjoying every bit of their home from the front yard to the backyard. One time for birth defect awareness. Alright, so I pretty much done hit, trimmed, and edged everything from the front to the back. Just about. Alright, so I'm about to start mowing over to the second part of the backyard where you just saw all of the craziness against the backyard fence. So I'm about to get this chopped down the size to where it can grow evenly. And we're gonna do it like that. One time for birth defect awareness. Them babies special, man. They special. They are very special. Let the Lord make no mistakes. I thank the Lord for just life, man. We gotta cherish the lives we have. Tomorrow not promised, the next second not promised. You gotta live life to the fullest. Can't live life with no regrets, even though we, regret doing things, but at least take that loss as a lesson. Take it as a lesson. Learn from it. So where you don't have to go through it no more. Alright, so I got that all chopped down the sides with the mower, so I'm just doing a regular clean up with my trimmer. A little normal clean up around the edging of the house, around the trees. All that good stuff like that. Alright, getting in between the cages here and all of that stuff, whatever's against the back of this house right here. Cages, a little grilling area. So we're knocking that all down in between. One time for birth defect awareness. Yes, sir. And shout out to all of the women out there that's been watching my videos as well. Men just don't cut yard either. Women like to cut yard too. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate the women's support as well. I really do. It's a few that be giving me comments on different videos every time I post. One time for you all as well. One time for the men as well, but shout out to the women. Shout out to the women that can get out and go do some yard work. One time for them. They got muscles. I'm making sure I'm getting behind everything, much as I can. I really don't like to move things because my mind be all over the place and I move it back in the wrong spot and, then it may become a problem or whatever the case is. Or I just don't like to move things in general, especially right now with COVID and all that. I don't want to be touching everything. So, the client knew that I was coming today. So if it wasn't out of the way, I feel like they don't really care for it. But I try to go above and beyond and make sure I get behind everything. So. Alright, so this is where the entrance was, where I walked in at, of the backyard. I got the mow, getting it all even to where it grows back evenly. One time for birth defect awareness. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. One time for the beautiful babies. And not even the babies, the ones that done grew up, you know, that's teenagers. That's grown-ups. That's dealing with it all throughout their lives. One time for you all. Alright, so I got it all mowed. So I'm putting the icing on the cake now, as you can see. Blowing it all down. This is my fight shirt, take back my life shirt, prove I'm alright shirt. One time for birth defect awareness. Alright. So I'm about to just take care of this backyard with the balloon. Alright, let's get this pavement blown off nicely. Doing that. Yes, yes, yes to all the doggy lovers. I'm not blowing anything into the dog's face or anything like that. Trust me. They are very... they're very attached to what I'm doing right now. It's like they always want to get... it's like they want to get out and help me, but I wouldn't dare try that. No way, Jose. They were barking at me like I was a piece of barbecue when I walked back there. They good dogs, though. They're very good dogs. They doing their job. They protecting their home, so I don't blame them not one bit. But they're very good dogs. They're not like slobbing at the mouth, barking at me. As you can see, they chilling, being nosy. Alright, so I just let it idle here, so you know I'm not blowing anything heavy into their face or anything, or no dust out in the opening. Just get into them. Alright, blowing this out of the owner's way, and out of the doggy's way, so when they get out the cage, they don't have to step on all of that mess. We getting it, y'all. We almost there. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Like this video. Let's fight together, baby. Let's get it. This our month to support. This our month to be there for them. As you know, I always start, like I say, in the front of the doorstep. I do not want my clients walking up to their doorstep with debris all over their doorstep. I want them to pull into their driveway at ease, walk up their little pathway to their front door with no problems. I don't want nothing trying to sneak into their house like leaves, dirt, sticks, none of that. I wanted a clean slate as they walk to their home, to their doorstep. Alright, so as you see, the driveway is becoming more visible. I tried to blow much as I can off, which you pretty much see is like 90-something%. I couldn't really get everything because it started to like sprinkle, you know, well, not sprinkle, but drizzle a little, you know, and that wet the pavement. So I should have blown before, just in case, because as you know, I shared with you guys that it was going to be raining soon. So I should have blew all of the dirt and debris onto the grass before that even happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lesson learned for me. So just so it's easier and it looks, I get a better outcome, you know, once the yard is finished. I wouldn't have to worry about nothing sticking to the ground. But as you can see, the sidewalk is being blown off now. We almost there, baby. We almost there. One time for birth defect awareness. We almost there. Lord made no mistakes. One time for you all. Alright, so taking care of the street part. Whatever blew into the street, I'm just, blowing back into the yard. Don't want the client to pull up with a messy street. That's unprofessional. Gotta be neat, professional, tidy. All of that. Gotta be presentable. Alright, so let's get it.
Alright. So this is the after look of the front. Nice.
Alright, so I beat the rain. As you can see, it's still somewhat drizzling, but we killed it today. I appreciate y'all being warriors as we get through it for the yard. Now, as I said before, make sure you check down the link down below in the description box explaining what's birth defect awareness and what it's all about from the beginning of how we can help fight it and how we can help support it. So check it out. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Boop, and you'll be all caught up with Blessed Rose Lawncare mobile detailing videos. This is my fight shirt. Take back my life shirt. Prove I'm alright shirt. Birth defect awareness month, baby. We got through this. We got through it today together. And we're going to get through this birth defect awareness support system together. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Peace.